Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me and requesting your free video. So today we're just going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away that is really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more organic leads. Because nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website, it is really important your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic and not have to rely on paid lead services like Angie's and Home Advisor. So here we are on your website. You've got a gorgeous looking website. It looks like you guys do beautiful work. I noticed that you have separate pages or drop down pages. You have a kind of a unique site, so it's a little bit different. But you do have separate pages for each of your services, which is great. It looks like you are focused on a local buyer intent keyword. You want to make sure that you have enough content and that all of your content on every single page is unique. You want 250 words for every keyword you want to target. And also keep in mind that there's usually several variations to similar keywords. And you want to capitalize on that because not everybody searches the same way. So if you only use one style of keyword, then you're leaving money on the table, you're leaving out potential customers. So you want to capitalize on as many keywords as you can. You want to make sure, as I mentioned, every page has to have their own original content, and you don't want to focus on the same keyword on multiple pages. Now, you also service multiple areas. So your home page here basically this is it. You have a header and that's it. Your home page is the most important page of your website, and it needs to have a ton of content. You need 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on this page. Um, and that's content focused around your local buyer intent keywords for each of these services here that you are offering. Now, when we were on the phone, you did mention that you are wanting to get away from the restoration services. So you might even want to consider just removing those from your website completely. But this page here needs about 1,500 words or more. Depending on what your competition is doing, you're going to need more content than they have. That is how Google ranks your website. It's not based on how beautiful it is ranked on your words and your content. So your homepage needs to be a summary of your services focused on those local buyer intent keywords. And then because you do have several service areas, you really do need separate service area pages so that you can be found in each of those communities organically for your services. And those service area pages would be like mini home pages. Um, but with their own unique keywords. And then all of your service pages should be based around one location. And it looks like they're based on various locations. And in doing so, you're missing out on other keywords for your other locations. So focus your homepage and all your service pages on one specific location and then build separate service area pages where you can go after the keywords for each of those services. If we look at your top competitor for remodeling in Spokane, we have J&S Construction. Their website is not as beautiful as yours, but it is very functional. They have the separate pages for each of their major services, and they've got a ton of content. They are going after local buyer intent keywords, and they've got a lot more content than you guys have. So these guys are definitely beatable, but you do have to work on your content and keyword strategy. And then you will have to support your website with SEO, because without search engine optimization, you will not be found online. So if we look here, you have a score of a zero point 0.1 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website, and that is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. While not all are created equal, and you do need a lot of these, um, you want to make sure you're only focusing on the high authority do follow links, because this is a popularity contest in Google. So the more relevant those links are to your services, the more authority it's going to give you, the more power, and the more it's going to help you to rank those keywords. Now you have 18 that are do follow referring domains. So you only have 18 backlinks that are doing anything to help your website. And that's because Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. You have an index for 24 keywords, but you're only getting 6 people to your website. Looking at your keywords, you have 2 keywords that are on the first page of Google, and this is your brand. Your brand and national keywords do not do a whole lot to help you. Most people search based on the service they need and not the brand. Branding is a national keyword. And so if you're ranking national keywords, you might get a lot of traffic, but they're never going to convert. You might get a small percent that'll actually be local. Everybody else is going to leave because you can't help them. So you need to stay focused on your local buyer intent keywords. Now, if we look at your competitor, they have a poor rating as well, which just proves that not all backlinks are created equal, because they have over 500 with a 1.1 score. They should have a much higher score. And 96 referring domains. 81 are do follow. So you do have to beat their 81 do follow referring domains in quantity as well as quality. They've been indexed for over 200 keywords, and they are getting over 157 people to their website because of the keywords being the local buyer intent keywords. And they're not fully optimized either. So you guys are both missing out on a ton of potential traffic. And the last piece of this is your Google My Business profile. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. And so if you're not listed in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competition. You leave money on the table. In order to be on the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important are your citations. And that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your top competitors. But when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for all of your services and service areas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you soon.